Never one to stay out of trouble for long, Princess Jacqueline of Glendora gave the Mediterranean city of Portofino a thrill last week by jet skiing in the nude through the luxury yachts that were moored there. Queen Helen was not amused as her daughter from her first marriage continued to cause embarrassment for the royal family. The shy, bookish prince, who is in Bavaria finishing his university studies, was unavailable for comment. But that didn't hold for Jacqueline watchers all over the continent. Rumour has it that the wedding won't take place at the Royal Palace, but at another palace, the Palace Hotel's Empress in Lake Como. Last-minute preparations are in progress. Queen Helen was not expected to attend. This may be the last straw between the princess and her conservative mother. Time will tell. Good luck, Jackie.
As you probably know, Princess Jacqueline is the product of another marriage. Her real father, Lord Lupian, disappeared 10 years ago after a banking scandal. He apparently stole over $100,000 from European gangsters. I think the scandal with her natural father has some bearing on her present behavior, yes.
Rumor has it he's been murdered for the deed.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Monty here. Oh, no. Please tell Sir Charles that the original guest list is merely a template. Yes. And I want to get rid of all the Viscounts and stuffy nice.
Christy, this is going to be a real fire drill. You're going to be taxing your skills. We'll have every news agency in the world there.
I'll do my best, sir.
It's a golden public relations opportunity.
Well, as soon as Lord Montpellier gets off the phone, I have some open press contacts I want to get after.
And Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Security is going to be a hassle. This is going to make Madonna's wedding look like your 8th grade class picnic.
I missed that picnic. I was in juvenile rehab.
Then you're just going to have to go with your instincts.
Let's see. Yes. May I present Christy Cooper and Arturo Taft and Tommy Logan. This is Danielle de Moray, Princess Jacqueline's best friend and maid of honor, and Guy de Leon, her consort.
Pleasure. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Moray.
The pleasure's mine, Mr. Logan.
Hi.
I'm afraid we are a seat short, but perhaps we could all squeeze in together, or I could call for another car.
I'll follow with the luggage.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. I'll be along. Come on. Bye-bye. Hi, Felix. I'm Tommy Logan. I'm with the Taft party.
I have your room key here.
I also need the key to Queen Helen's room to check security.
Yeah, I was surprised she booked one. I thought she was not going to attend.
Yeah. What's all this about?
He was trying to get an unauthorized photograph of the princess. I'm glad Miss Cooper is here. It's been a madhouse. Mr. Taft is in the ballroom.
Thanks.
This is meant to be an honest question, Guy. How do we know when the princess wants to have her picture taken and when she doesn't? One moment, she's jet skiing in the buff, waving at 200 grinning tourists with Instamatics. The next, she's crying because someone got a shot of her at the pool while she's eating lunch?
There are no rules of behavior that I can give you. Sometimes it is appropriate and sometimes not.
Miss Cooper, can you check this, please?
Oh, excuse me.
Information from Reuters.
Hi, bud. Who are you this time? Was it Gus Lyon or something? I missed the handle at the airport.
Guy de Leon.
Tommy? Excuse me. I'm setting up a meeting for you to get together with Princess Jacqueline's security people. You can coordinate our staff with theirs.
I can give you the name of the guard captain and the details of the officials assigned to the princess. Come with me.
You want to go first, or shall I?
Tommy, look, it was a long time ago. Not a day goes by when I don't regret the way it ended. If I thought I could make it up to you now, I would.
Strings up, hold, tremolo, and under.
I suppose I'm going to come in for my share of that.
Don't I recognize the U-boat commander from before, Guy de Leon? He changed his accent, huh? What was his name? Gunner, Horst, Gunner, something.
We need to talk. We need to get this straightened out.
You think so?
Look, Tommy, I know you're not here to supervise security. You're grifting.
You're not supervising the floral arrangements either. You're grifting, too.
I'm the maid of honor.
Maid of honor. Boy, couldn't you get something closer to character, like evil queen?
It was taken, Jackie's mother. She's not coming.
Maybe if we all promise to keep our clothes on, she'll change her mind.
Okay, look. Don't screw me up. I won't screw you up.
What happened?
Buy me a drink, we have to talk. Danielle de Moray, a.k.a. Danny Stark, a.k.a. Danielle Bovine, or Buffy Bovine.
So who is she?
Old partner.
More than an old partner, I'd say.
Okay, more than an old partner. We were pretty close.
More than pretty close. You loved her. I still do.
Says who?
Says you. Your face looks like an ad for a French movie.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about her. There's a lot of unfinished business, but it's gonna stay unfinished. Our love affair didn't end with a rose on the pillow and a nice goodbye note. It was a bit more graphic.
How graphic?
She blew me into the cops, took the loot, and I did 18 months in a Bavarian jail with guys named Gustav and Hans. She took off with Guy de Leon, who was sailing under a German flag at the time, Horst Gunner. Spoke fluent German, same as me.
You speak German?
Ich habe mich als den Herzog von Fürstenberg vorgegeben. Ich habe die Steine abgeschätzt und sie hat die abgeklaut. I must have run into that guy 1,000 times. I had no idea they were setting me up. Listen, Christy, she's never been in anything that wasn't rigged. If she's involved, this whole wedding's gonna make a wheels-up landing.
And this isn't a jilted lover's ego talking?
You're my boss. I report to you. I'm reporting to you there are at least 2 French warrants out on Danny. She is a Class A jewel thief and criminal. I pulled jobs with her for a year on the continent. I'm telling you, if she's involved in this wedding, look out, because the cake's gonna explode.
Then we gotta tell Mr. Taft.
No. I don't think so. I think I had a hot prowler room and see what she's up to.
Oh, come on, Tommy. You gotta overcome this criminal approach you have to everything.
Okay. Well, I won't go in. I won't hot prowler room. I'll go in with the maid service and do a little shuffle hustle.
No. We're gonna tell Mr. Taft. Let him decide what to do.
You'll never beat Danny if you go at her head on. Believe me, I've had first-hand experience.
It's my decision. I'm gonna tell Mr. Taft.
How dare you spy on my friends? I know about these things, about the problems with the police. I do not choose to judge her by her past life, only for who she is now. She has told me everything.
I just thought you should know. This could cause problems, Your Highness.
I did not rent this hotel for my wedding so that you could meddle in the affairs of my friends. How dare you? I do not want this woman here. I want her to leave. I will not have people spying on my friends.
Am I fired?
Of course not. You're the best head of publicity I've ever had. It's just that this young girl is headstrong and spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
And you know, the fact of the matter is that you can handle the press releases from New York. I mean, there's no use causing problems, right? Listen, the wedding will be over in 2 days. Why don't you take the next flight back to New York, Chrissy, okay?
Supposed to go back to New York.
Nothing doing. I need help, and you're it.
Just putting my room back on the room chart. I can't stay there anymore.
Stay with me.
What?
There's something going on here. We're gonna find out what it is. Come on.
The wedding of the year of the fun-loving and willful Princess Jacqueline of Glendora and Prince Otto of Königsberg is now only 2 days away. There are no indications that the rift is healing between Jackie and her mother, Queen Helen, who still does not plan to attend the wedding. Yet, something definitely seems to be afoot at the royal palace. Our sources say that the activities of security forces seem to have been stepped up, and something of great value has either been brought in or out by heavily guarded armored vehicles. What does it all mean? We'll only have to wonder for 2 more days.
This is the presidential suite.
What a break. I wonder why they gave this room to me. Gee, that is amazing. I just thought all the rooms were very extravagant.
How do you keep scamming these rooms? I mean, that's what's amazing. The rest of us are in the employee wing.
Christy, this is just the room they gave me, honest.
I see.
Hey, look on the bright side. I mean, we won't have to share the same bed.
Well, I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted.
Well, not that I wouldn't want to.
Nice save. I thought I was doing the right thing. I hate to say it, but this is a huge event. It's a royal wedding, and the head of advertising and public relations gets the boot. Hardly great job performance.
Well, I feel like it's my fault. I told you about Danny.
And you told me not to hit her head on, and I didn't listen. I was too busy being a stone-headed boss. But judging from the look on your puss, it's probably good that I'm around. Looks like Danielle sunk a gaff hook in you. And you need protection.
Maybe you're right. I got shot up pretty good last time. I'll tell you something. She is not hanging around that 19-year-old princess because she likes to jet ski. She's working some target. Just got to get closer to her and find out what she's really up to. What?
Oh, I was waiting for that. A little wine, candlelight dinner, romantic slow dancing on the veranda. You're gonna need a heart transplant before midnight.
You have no idea how vindictive I can be when I've been jilted. I will not lose 2 out of 2 falls. Never happen.
How did you get this room, Tommy? If I'm part of the scam, at least clue me in.
I reserved it from New York in the name of Queen Helene, who I understand is boycotting the ceremony. But her social secretary said the Queen n'a jamais changé her mind.
Plus 10 points for originality and creativity. Minus 6 for incipient recidivism.
You were a naughty boy having your lady friend try and give me the heave-ho.
Not my idea. I knew you had better control of the situation than let that happen.
Maybe I've changed.
Maybe I'm singing better in the shower, but I don't think so.
Neither do I.
Miss Cooper, I understand that you are leaving us.
Yes.
I don't mean to be impertinent, but when exactly might that be? I make the inquiry on behalf of the royal family, of course.
Tell Princess Jacqueline that the flight to New York doesn't leave until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I know how badly she wants me to leave, so I went on the roof and I flapped my arms as hard as I could, but my little slippers just wouldn't leave the ground.
I do apologize for our princess. She's very strong-willed. You see, Miss Cooper, since birth, a prince or princess is taught that they live to serve, but it doesn't take very long for these children to figure out that they really serve to live. And in certain adolescents, it causes, a joie de vivre, which is a euphemism for, how should we call it?
Reckless, irresponsible behavior.
I don't give a damn what the guy said. We have reservations. Give me the damn room key.
We have to deal with what happened between us.
Why are you trying to square this now after all these years?
I can't make love and protect myself in the clinches.
I'm a Marquis of Queensberry lover. I never hit on the break.
You always were a very good sport. Isn't she supposed to take a number and wait her turn like the rest of us?
Well, she's my boss. We're trying to get along despite overwhelming environmental differences. Actually, a pretty good guy. You might like her.
That looked chummy. Listen, 2 suits just checked in. I think you should take a look.
Show me.
Don't touch that. We can carry our own bags.
Oh, no. What's happening?
Who are they?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. What's going on, Danny? Who are those guys?
Why can't they just leave her alone? Jackie's a lot like me. She's rich and famous, but she's lonely.
You said it's happening. What's happening?
Her real father ran away. He stole money from some criminals and ran away and left her.
Yeah, but he died. They killed him.
He didn't die. He's written letters to her. Those men in the lobby, they're here to kill him. They think he's going to show up at the wedding. I've got to tell Jackie. I don't know if she can stop him from coming, but I've got to tell her.
Wait, Danielle, there's got to be more than that. I mean, look at you. You're shaking.
Tommy, I've been trouble for everybody who's ever come close to me. For what it's worth, I did love you. I probably still do.
Then why'd you run away?
I was afraid of what I was feeling. You'd become important to me. I suppose I wanted to hurt you so badly you'd never come back. I was afraid to take a chance on you, to give you power over me. I was afraid of getting hurt. So I hurt you instead. And I won't hurt you again.
You were working for them, weren't you? For the syndicate Lupien stole from? Did you tell them her father was still alive? That she was receiving letters?
Because of me, they're going to kill her father. She's my best friend. See? I keep hurting people I love. You were always a bit of a mark, huh?
Yeah, but don't tell anyone.
Will you help me, Tommy? Will you help Princess Jacqueline? Somebody's going to try and kill her father. I know he's coming.
Those 2 guys who checked into the hotel, they have dinner reservations at 10:30. I'm planning a trip to their room.
We'll go together. It'll be like old times.
No, I don't think so. I'll go alone. But I'll get back to you. Let you know what I find.
Trip to Italy. Donovan Fletcher. Bovey Clinic. Dr. Ferdinand Bovey, Doctor of Plastic Surgery and Reconstruction. Geneva, Switzerland.
What is it?
I don't know. It looks like composite drawings of what Lord Lupien would look like today with certain facial modifications.
Oh, this just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, Danielle was telling the truth. These guys are here to kill him for sure. Put these away for me. Where's the other? Thanks. All right.
Look at this.
Oh, great. Great. How's breakdown? Laser sighting?
Looks like these guys are going for a kill shot on Lord Lupien. Let's tell you how to get out of here. I want this duplicated, and I wanted it all check-in desks.
My name is Anders Leonard from Brussels. I believe you have a reservation for me.
Just 1 minute. I'll check with the room clerk.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Anders Leonard from Brussels. Will you check it?
We're on our way.
Let's go. He changed his mind.
This thing is moving too fast. I can't keep up with it.
They're taking him out. We've got to stop them.
No, I don't do grandstand plays. We follow him, get set, then move in.
Get the strongbox out of the bed and into the hotel vault.
Look, this is sort of my problem here. I don't want to take a chance on you getting hurt, so once we get to wherever we're going, I want you to take the car and go get some help, okay?
You're beginning to sound like one of my B-movie leading men.
A little flat-footed and overly courageous?
I'm in this, Buster. I've already been suspended. Making a comeback here. If there's any glory or credit, I'm in it for half. If there's any shooting, you can have that part.
Sounds equitable. Thanks for sticking with me here.
Thanks for sticking with me.
climb up the outside and take a peek. Stay here, okay?
Tell us the name of the bank you put the money in.
Okay. It's the Swiss International. It's a numbered account in Zurich.
Give us the number.
7, 6, 9, 9, 9, 8, 4, 6, 1.
Call Pierre. Tell him I'm going to kill him. You got the number.
You can't kill me. It takes my fingerprint to open the lock. You need me!
All we need is your hand. We'll cut it off.
What?
Call Pierre. I want to talk to him before I have to close him out.
No, please. Please, you don't have to do this, please. Please don't. Don't do this to me, please, please.
I got him on the phone. He wants to talk to you.
No. Who are you? They were going to kill me. Quiet.
Donovan, reviens ici.
What are you doing?
Amnesty International, it's a house call.
Take him down. Stick him in the trunk of the car. Pierre says we hit Lupien.
Guys, we got off on the wrong foot here, okay? No.
Get him out of here.
Okay, everybody, grab some sky. First one to move gets a lead howdy. Do what I say, drop the hog legs. Tommy, Lupien, let's go!
Let's go.
Where'd you get those weapons?
Weapons? This is garden equipment. In the gardening shack is all I could find.
We have got to pull over and figure out what we are going to do.
All right, good idea.
Oh! That ought to be enough time. Come on. All right, get in.
He fell for it. He followed us all the way to the hotel. He's out of the play.
Christy. 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 How you doing?
Compared to what? This feels like steak tartare. What does it look like?
Here, I'll get a bandage.
I thought we were supposed to be rescuing him. I was ready for a nice big thank you kiss and a nice reward.
Well, when something this out of whack happens, there's definitely a big piece of the equation missing.
God. And I thought it was such a great save, too, you know? That bit with the hose nozzle, I thought it was close to brilliant.
Oh, you were wonderful.
Really?
Yeah. Grab some sky, throw away your hog legs. First one to move gets a lead howdy. Where did you get that stuff?
Crooked sky. played a prairie girl. It's the only thing I could think of. I slipped back into character. My knees were shaking.
That was very impressive. Yeah. Come on, get in. The worst is yet to happen.
How do you know?
It just has that feeling.
I don't believe it. They took the whole lock mechanism out.
I'm feeling funny, guys. Are we talking a safe job here?
The crown jewels were sent in from Glendora for the wedding, Tommy. And they've been stolen.
Danielle did it to you again.
These officers, they want to discuss your whereabouts.
He was with me. We rescued Lord Lupian and he hit us.
I'm sorry, but Lord Lupian is dead. He died 5 years ago.
Not according to his daughter.
According to everyone. We matched his dental charts. He's dead. No possibility of mistake. Perhaps we can discuss this in my office downtown.
My hands are tied. I'll work on it from this end.
Any ideas?
Last time she did this, I served 2 years. This whole thing was a ruse. Danny ripped the jewels off.
Europe is aghast as Princess Jacqueline has disappeared from the Palace Hotel's Empress in Lake Como just 2 days before her wedding to Crown Prince Otto. Missing also are the crown jewels of Glendora, specifically a tiara that Princess Jacqueline was to wear at the wedding, and a scepter that was to have been carried by her stepfather, King Wallace. Police are questioning convicted jewel thief Thomas Logan, who was employed by the Palace Hotels. Prince Otto has left his university examinations and is flying to Lake Como in search of his missing princess.
Your Highness, your comments on Princess Jacqueline's whereabouts.
Statement over here, Prince Otto.
What do you plan on doing now, Your Highness?
Sir, have you any idea where the princess could be?
Prince Otto.
It's a heartbroken Prince Otto that has arrived in Lake Como. Close associates report that he is in a state of deep distress.
I'm on the 4th level already.
I beg your pardon?
Star Rangers. I have obtained the 4th level and only got the game yesterday. Pretty good if you ask me.
Nintendo.
The evil drones and the fireballs are extremely easy to hit, but you have to know where the trap door is to get across the sea of clouds.
Yes, but I mean, well, of course.
Well, nobody in the dorm could do it but me.
Prince Otto, you must be heartbroken about your missing princess.
Personally, I kept getting headaches every time I was around her. My mother and her mother made the match. I'm just as glad to be rid of her. Our relationship was political, not emotional. Yes. Yes. Yes!
So, this is what jail feels like.
Yep.
What? No, kill him!
He might be a good one. He looks quick.
Are you nuts?
I used to be a trainer in jail. The Logan Roach farms are some of the best stakes winners in Attica. I made a lot of money racing bugs.
Are you kidding me? How long are we gonna be stuck in here?
I talked to Taft's attorney. He's doing his best. Well, they can't make it stick, Christy. They got no physical evidence. And if Danielle, with her record, disappeared at the same time the jewels did, well, they can't hold us.
Oh, yeah, Danielle. She's almost too much fun, isn't she?
She was always one of the best laser tumbler safe crackers in the world. She hit so many hotel safes. She wouldn't even keep her own valuables in one. Said they were too easy to rip.
Where'd she keep them?
We'd always break the jewels out of their settings, otherwise they'd be too easy to trace. She liked to keep her diamonds in the mini bar ice trays. We'd freeze them over, they'd just sit in there and no one could see them.
What fun.
Oh, she had nice moves. Well, she'll probably fence the ice pretty quick. 2 or 3 days, the Stones will be out of here. Her money will be in a numbered account in Switzerland, and that'll be it.
He's back.
Who?
The cockroach.
No, German cockroach. They carry their eggs in their bellies. Real quick breeders, but very short front legs. Not much for racing. Squash them. Squash them!
Why would a beautiful girl like Princess Jacqueline marry a guy that looked like Ichabod Crane?
Ear fetish?
Princess Jacqueline hasn't been at the hotel. She hasn't been in her room, right? She's supposed to be in seclusion.
So?
So maybe she and Danielle are in this together. I mean, maybe the new jet ski caper was just an attempt to get her mother to disown her so the wedding would have to be moved.
It's not bad, Christy. If the wedding's moved, the royal jewels have to be moved for the wedding. The castle in Glendor is impossible to hit with all those fur hats they've got on guard there. Jacqueline might have decided not to marry this guy. Jacqueline decided to move the jewels to a better location, and Danielle did the rip.
And she had to get you out of the way because you were too good. You would have figured it out, so she cooked up the fake Lord Lupian who knocked us on the back of the head. Hate to say it, Tommy. The best 2 out of 2 falls.
I'm gonna get the third one. Well, I might. Forward. Hi, when Lupian tried to check in, he had a bag. Do you still have it? Oh, thanks. I'm gonna take this. All right.
What is it?
A pretty nice jacket.
So?
No label. The stitch is where the label used to be.
So?
So maybe Danielle rented it for him. When we used to work together, we used to rent all our clothes and take the labels out so you couldn't trace them.
Why would you do that?
Well, usually we use stolen credit cards. We pinch a card, bulk charges against it, and then chuck it. My guess is she wanted this guy to look like a lord, and he didn't have the clothes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, see? Rent it. Sleeves are sewn to different lengths. My guess is they rented it from a shop here in town somewhere.
Well, where does that get us?
Maybe nowhere. Maybe it gets us back in the game. Here it is. Hans Schuler. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Können Sie mir zufällig sagen, ist das Ihre Jacke?
Ja, das ist unsere Jacke.
Hätten Sie vielleicht die Quittung dafür? Wir möchten uns sehr gerne mit dem Herrn in Verbindung setzen. Der hat mehrere Sachen in dem Hotel zurückgelassen.
Haben Sie die Quittung?
Danke. Darf ich das mitnehmen?
Oh ja, warum nicht?
Okay, vielen Dank. Auf Wiederschauen.
Auf Wiederschauen.
Ja. Yeah, it was a stolen card, all right. She rented this here.
Whose is it?
It's yours. Get a purse that closes, will you? That shoulder bag you've got is way too much temptation.
American Express, this is Christy Cooper. My card was stolen. The number is... Hold on one second.
No, here. Her number is 3713-819968760. Yeah.
Could you tell me where the last charge was made from? Thank you. Reed's Hotel, Key Biscayne, Florida.
Okay.
Who's that?
Slow Tommy Logan, the wandering thief. Is that the missing Princess Jacqueline under the glitter dome over there?
How did he find us, Danielle?
Never underestimate a resourceful jewel thief.
Or overestimate a greedy one. One too many charges on the hot MX card, babe. I never use them in 2 countries, especially when I'm on the lam. So, girls, how big was the score? Crown jewels, what are we talking? I mean, diamonds, emerald cuts, pear-shaped, multifaceted glitter? Over here! No, relax. Relax, I didn't call the cops, Danny. Ordered a pina colada for old time's sake. Let's take a walk while we discuss the new split, shall we? Excuse us, Your Highness.
Tommy, this is sort of embarrassing. I hate it when I get surprised like this.
Me too. You really had me there. I went for that wonderful moment on the pier. I love you. I can't be near you. I'm poison.
I tell you, honey, my heart was in my throat there. Nice work.
Well, we've been setting this up for months, and then suddenly my old partner shows up. I was rather startled to find you there, head of security.
That's all behind us now. Where are the jewels?
Well, that's the sad part. On our way here, the airline lost our luggage, and guess what?
Goners. Disappeared.
It happens. Oh, such bad luck.
I guess I never was fast enough to stay up with you, Danny.
But I still find you immensely attractive. He's beautiful, isn't he, Jackie?
Very sexy.
Take off your shirt, Tommy. Stay around a while.
Good idea.
I hope that's a pacemaker, darling.
No, it's a wire and a microphone. You see those 2 guys standing in the sand over there with the Oxford lace-ups and the funny shirts? Well, they've been listening.
Tommy, how could you?
Especially after all we've meant to each other.
Well, it's not a confession, and you don't have me with the diamonds, so I think you're wasting your time, darling.
Then why don't you finish your drink, honey? You don't suppose they were in the ice cubes, do you?
How disappointing.
See, in about 4 years, we already picked up your phony Lord Lupian and his 2-timing friends. Dropped by your room, borrowed some ice.
This makes us even, Tommy.
Dead even. I always try and get the last fall.
When I get out, why don't you try again?
In the scandal of the decade that has rocked the continent, Princess Jacqueline of the diminutive but wealthy kingdom of Glendora, who disappeared mysteriously along with her country's crown jewels, was arrested on a sunny beach in Florida's Key Biscayne. And most of the missing treasure has been recovered. There's another question we might also ask. What of Thomas Logan, thought to be one of the most talented and successful international jewel thieves of our time, who was originally arrested and questioned in connection with this crime? There are those who say he is probably on retreat, in solitude, trying to recover from his harrowing experience. I'm Robin Leach.
You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Did you really love her?
Once, but she's pretty crooked and I've gone straight, and once you go straight, you gotta live straight, and that means you can't hang out with people who aren't straight because they will corrupt you. I like being straight. So it's better this way.
Yeah, probably. Spit. Spit it out.
How did that get in there?